Hi children, so welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video we have discussed about the concept of perimeter and we have done one problem related to that, right? So in this video we are going to continue the problems. So if you haven't subscribed the channel, so please subscribe the channel and watch the previous video if you haven't watched. Okay, so please try to share with your friends. Now let's move on to the question number 2 of this particular chapter, right? So what is the question? So find the perimeter of each of the following figures. So you need to find out the perimeter of each of the following figures, and what is asking, what would be the cost of putting a wire around these shapes such that 1 centimeter wire costs 15 rupees. So first of all we need to find out the perimeters of these particular figures, and after that we need to find out the cost of wiring. So let's suppose this is given a triangle. So let us suppose consider the vertices as A, B, C. Now if I want to find the perimeter of this particular figure, so perimeter I am representing with the P. So perimeter of this particular shape is nothing but sum of all of its sides, so which I can write it as AB plus BC plus CA, right? So now on substituting the values, so 30 centimeters plus 55 centimeters plus 35 centimeters, so which gives me, so 5 plus 5 and 0, so when you add them you will be getting 10, that means 1 will be carried. So next 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 3 11, plus that 1 carry gives me 12. So the perimeter of this particular question is 120 centimeters. And since we have found the perimeter, and the next question is we need to find out cost of wiring. So from this what I can say, so cost of wiring is equal to, so cost of wiring is nothing but given by, so cost per 1 centimeter, cost per 1 centimeter into number of centimeters, so number of centimeters required. So this particular number of centimeters required is nothing but we call it as the perimeter, right? So from this what I can say, cost of wiring is nothing but cost per 1 centimeter into perimeter of the given figure. So cost per 1 centimeter is nothing but 15 rupees into perimeter is nothing but 120 centimeters. So when you multiply 15 into 120, so how to do multiplication? So 15 12, so first multiply 15 and 12, so 15 into 12 is nothing but 180 and followed by 10. So this is nothing but the amount required to construct the wiring, right? So total amount required is 1800 rupees. The same way if I move on to this particular question, so if I consider this particular shape as a rectangle, right? So this is nothing but a rectangle which is having vertices A, B, C, D. So if this is 40 centimeters, this is also 40 centimeters. If this is 20 centimeters and this is also 20 centimeters, so clearly it is a rectangle, right? So already we know perimeter of rectangle is nothing but given by, so once recall all the formulas. So perimeter of rectangle is nothing but 2 times of L plus P, so which gives me 2 times of, what is length here? So length is 40. What about breadth? So breadth is 20 centimeters. So from this, so 2 times of 60, so which gives me 120 centimeters. See, observe here, so for the previous question, so for the previous figure also you got the same perimeter, for this also you got the same perimeter. That means, so what I can say, if perimeter is same, then cost of wiring will also be the same. So for this also cost of wiring is nothing but, so no need to find out the cost once again. So since the perimeter is nothing but the same, so whether the shape is rectangle or circle or triangle, if they have the same perimeter then cost will be same, right? Next we will see one more. So let us see, this is a square, right? So this is 30 and this is also 30. So already we know that perimeter of a square is nothing but given by 4 into side of square. So which is nothing but 4 into 30. See, once again 430, sir. So for this also we got the same perimeter, right? So if perimeter is same, so clearly cost of wiring also will be the same. So cost of wiring is nothing but rupees 1800. So for this also the cost of wiring is nothing but the same. Now let us see this. So if you observe how many sides are there, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, so totally 6 sides are there. So he has given only one side length. That means you need to understand that it is a regular hexagon because it is having 6 sides. So perimeter of a regular hexagon is nothing but 6 into length of any side, so which is nothing but given by 6 into 24. So what is the value of 624, sir? So 620, sir, 120. 6 4s are 24. 120 plus 24 is nothing but 144. So likewise you can calculate, so you can do the multiplication. Okay, next we need to find out the cost of wiring. So for the previous 3 shapes, what do we got? We got 120 centimeters. So that's why for one problem we have done automatically, we got for the remaining 2. But here we got 144 centimeters. So is it greater than 120 or less than 120? So it is greater than 120. So that means cost also will increase, right? So cost of wiring, what is the formula? Cost per centimeter into perimeter, right? So cost per centimeter is 15 into perimeter is 144. Now if you multiply, so what we are going to get, right? So how to do multiplication? So 144 multiplied by 15. So how to do multiplication? 5 4s are 20. So 2 is remained. 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 22. So 2 is remained. So 5 1s are 5 plus 2, 7. Next with 1 you are going to get 144. So from this 0, 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. 7 plus 4, 11. So 1 plus 1, 2. So what is the value that we are going to get? So 2160 rupees. So this 2160 is greater than 1800 only, no? So clearly, so whatever the thing that we got is correct, right? So likewise we are going to find out the cost of wiring. Next let us see one more question. So how many different rectangles can you make with a 24 centimeter long string with integral sides, and what are the sides of those rectangles in centimeters? So that is the question. Now you need to understand this question carefully. So what is given? So there is a string which is having length 24 centimeters. So this is a string which is having 24 centimeters length. Now we need to make this string into the shape of rectangle. So we need to change this particular string into a rectangle shape, right? So then what is asking? With the integral sides, that means all the side lengths of rectangle should be integers, right? So integer means nothing but positive whole number, positive whole numbers. So how many such kinds of rectangles will be, then what are those sides he is asking, right? That means indirectly what he has given that perimeter of rectangle is nothing but 24 centimeters. Perimeter of rectangle is given as 24 centimeters. But what do we know about perimeter of rectangle? So perimeter of rectangle is nothing but 2 times of length plus breadth, which is nothing but 24 centimeters. So from this, length plus breadth is equal to what I can write? 24 divided by 2. So in 2 table 24 goes 12 times, 2 goes 1 time, so which is nothing but 12. So from this, length plus breadth I can write it as 12 centimeters. So this length plus breadth is 12 centimeters. Now we need to consider the values of length and breadth so that their sum is 12 centimeters. Now let us consider the values here. See, length cannot be 0, right? So if I take length is equal to 0, then it is not possible because there is no such condition, right? So length can never become 0. Now let us start writing the values. For suppose if length is equal to 1, then what will be the breadth value? So breadth can be taken as 11 centimeters. So 11 plus 1 is nothing but 12. The same way, if I take length is equal to 2, then breadth will be 10 centimeters. If length is equal to 3, then breadth will be 9. If length is equal to 4, so breadth will be 8 centimeters. Next, if length is equal to 5 centimeters, if I consider, then breadth is 5. So breadth is 5 centimeters. If length is 6, then breadth is 6. Next, if I take it as 7, I will get 5. So which is already repeated here. So I can stop till here. So no need of considering the values. Right. So the rectangle, so length will be changed as breadth and breadth will be changed as length. So we can stop till here. Right. So totally how many types of rectangles we have formed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you may have a doubt, sir, this is 6 and 6, no? So if sides are equal, if all sides are equal, then it is a square, right? Then why we are calling it as rectangle, right? So every square is a rectangle. So from this what I can say, every square is rectangle. So how many types of distinct sided rectangles are formed? So totally, so if distinct he asks, then we will get only 5. So if we say how many types of rectangles that are formed, we can say they are 6, because this 6 comma 6 is also a rectangle. Okay, so from this what we can say, so how many different rectangles can we make? So totally we have 6 different rectangles that are formed, because if you take 111 or 111, so both will be same, just the orientation just changes, but rectangles have the same area, right? So totally we have 6 different rectangles. Next, what are those side lengths means? So you need to take these 6 cases. So length 1, breadth 11, length 2. So likewise you can interchange also. So the answer is this, right? Next, moving on to question number 4. So there is a flower bed. So already you might have seen in different movies, right? So you can see this in iMovie, right? So there is a flower bed which is in the shape of a square with the side length 3.5 meters. If each side is to be fenced with 4 rows of ropes, so here we need to consider 4 rows of ropes. If cost of rope per meter is 15 rupees, then you need to find out the total cost, right? Now let us see this first. So what is given? The side of square. So side of square is given as 3.5 centimeters. So this 3.5 centimeters I can write it as 7 by 2. Sorry, this is not centimeters, so here he has given it as meters, right? Then this can be written as 7 by 2 meters. So 3.5 means half of 7, right? Now next what I am going to do is I am going to find out perimeter of this particular thing. So perimeter of square is nothing but 4 times of side, which is nothing but 4 into 7 divided by 2. So this in 2 table, so it goes 2 times, so 2 sevens are 14 centimeters. So this is nothing but perimeter of the square. So perimeter of square means nothing but, so rounding around this particular square. So this total length is, so this is 3.5, this is 3.5, this is 3.5, and this is 3.5. So if I make one total round around this, so then I am going to get total as 14. But what he has given, each side is to be fenced with 4 ropes. That means if I take one rope, so if I take one rope and if I fence to one side, then I am going to get 14 centimeters. So likewise, if I want 4 ropes, so I want 4 ropes on each side. So if you see the frontal view, so if I can use only one rope, then this is 3.5 centimeters. Likewise on the 4 sides if I go, then it gives me 14 centimeters. But what do I require? I require 4 rows of such ropes. That means I need to make it 4 times. That means what I can say, total length of rope required. So total length of rope required is equal to 4 times of perimeter. So which gives me 4 into 14 centimeters. Sorry, not centimeters. So it is meters. So 4 into 14 meters. So what is the value of 14 fours? So 14 fours are 56 meters. So getting centimeters always, because we have done problem on centimeters, right? So total length of rope required. So that means for 4 rows, so required length of wire is nothing but 56 meters. Then automatically we can go for cost of rope now. So cost of rope is equal to, so cost per 1 meter. So cost per 1 meter is 15 into total length of rope required is 56. So 15 into 56. So go on multiplication. So 56 and this is 15. So 6 5s are 30. So 3 is carried. 5 5s are 25 plus 8. Sorry, 25 plus 3 is nothing but 28. Next this will be 56. So 6 will be here, 5 will be here. So 0, 8 plus 6 is nothing but 14. So 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. So totally how many rupees are required? So we require 840 rupees. So the amount required for this is 840 rupees. Since the length is very small, so that's why we got less amount. Okay. Next, moving on to one more question. So a piece of wire is 60 centimeters long. So piece of wire is 60 centimeters long. So he has given length of the wire. That means indirectly what he has given, perimeter of the length of wire is given. So perimeter of the wire is given. So what will be the length of each side? If the string is used to form equilateral triangle and a square, a regular hexagon, regular pentagon. Okay, so these are the things that he is asking you. So you need to find length of each side. So first question. So what he has given, equilateral triangle. So what is perimeter of equilateral triangle? So perimeter of equilateral triangle is nothing but 3 into side, right? So already perimeter is given as 60 centimeters. So 60 is equal to 3 into side. So from this, side is equal to what I can write, 60 divided by 3. So 60 divided by 3 is nothing but 20 centimeters. So from this, side of equilateral triangle is 20 centimeters. Next, second one is about square. So perimeter of square, what is the formula? So 4 into length of any side. So since all sides are equal, so 60 is equal to 4 into side. So from this, side is equal to 60 divided by 4. So which gives me 15 centimeters. So length of the side is 15 centimeters. So if I go with the third question, so what is finding hexagon, right? So perimeter is equal to, hexagon means 6 sides, so 6 into any side. So from this, perimeter is equal to, perimeter is nothing but 60. 60 is equal to 6 into side. So from this, so side is equal to 60 divided by 6, so which gives me 10 centimeters. Next, Question number 4, what is that? So perimeter is nothing but about a regular pentagon. So pentagon means 5-sided polygon. So 5 into side. So here perimeter is already we know 60. So 60 is equal to 5 into side. So from this side is equal to 60 divided by 5. So 60 divided by 5 is nothing but 12 centimeters. So if you observe each and every side, see one thing you can clearly understand, that perimeter. So since the perimeter is fixed, so when number of sides are increased, then individual side length is decreased. See, if you are having 3 sides, I got 20 centimeters as side length, whereas if you are having 6 sides, then each side length is reduced from 20 to 10. Understood? That means the side length is directly proportional to the number of, so what we can say here, the side length is inversely proportional to the number of sides. If so number of sides increase, automatically the length of side decreases for perimeter constant. Okay, so if perimeter is constant, then number of sides is inversely proportional to length of side. So this you can remember. Okay, so from this problem what we can say is, so this relation we can bring out, right? Okay, thank you for watching the video. So if you like the video, so please share with your friends. Okay, thank you.